Hi again. Okay, so Shannon here. This is going to be day 2 of ripping and tearing and at least starting the progress. Trying to figure out mostly what I'm going to be doing as far as what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. It's going to be a big detail and once I find out what this floor looks like. So a lot more may come out. Maybe a total gut, or I might be able to salvage the bathroom. I'm not sure. I know the kitchen and everything is going to come out, but at this point I'm thinking all of it. I might take it down to the studs and rewire and re-insulate and everything. I just got to kind of see what's in there and what's going on underneath, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. This is the refrigerator and some cabinets. This is right inside the main, or the only entrance. I think I'm going to tear all of this out. May do something to salvage this, but this is kind of nice because I can use these as templates for any walls that I do put in the future. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of mold and stuff like that at the bottom. I don't know if the refrigerator works. I haven't connected everything up to power to see if it does yet. So if it does, maybe I can sell it to someone that's wanting to do a vintage restoration. I'm not really going for a vintage restoration on this, so I'm not really worried about that. This is the kitchen at this point. You can see I've got a pile of stuff, but a lot of that's got to come out just basically because the it looks like there's a lot of water damage on the bottom, but also just because of the way the counters were done then, they've got, and the stoves. We can now get a stove, as you well know, that has the knobs on the front of the oven, so that'll save me about 3 inches, and then I can shorten that counter space up there as well, and then go for a deeper cabinet somewhere else if I want to. This oven is coming out, although it is cute. It is in an awkward spot, and I'm hoping that works because that'll be able to be resold as well. And then some shelving and stuff like that up here. We've got the over window, which I love, the sun window, and then we're kind of airing out a bit because it's you know, a little musty in here. It hasn't completely dried out. It's the front. As you can see, the tent has got to come off that one, but the floor, this is pretty much where there used to be the couch and dining table situation, but that is missing. I don't know when that was pulled out, but definitely well before I got it. And then of course I've got this floor damage down here I've got to get replaced, and that's going to be what's tricky because as you can see with the Airstream, I have to get it up underneath the edge because that's basically what holds the frame in place. And then of course they have these little pop-up tables and whatnot, but that's going to all come out. And then my ultimate goal is probably a big wraparound couch that turns into a queen or full-size bed there when I drop the center table down. You know, typical RV stuff. That hood's going to have to come out, a vent, and a couple other things, but I'll try to keep as much as I can. But at this point, that is going to come out. Beautiful view again. And then currently in this one, this unit came with the 2 twin beds across from each other. If I end up pulling everything out, you can see there's some mold and stuff like that, but if I end up having to pull everything out because of the flooring and what the decking's looking like, it feels pretty solid right now, but who knows what's happening on those edges. If I have to pull all of that out, I'm going to turn one of these into a full-size couch fold out and do a full-size bed. Or the other idea is if I have to pull all the floor out all the way back to the bathroom and the bed are going to switch places, and I'm going to put the bathroom on one of these sides, I'm not sure, and just do like a shower toilet combo with a sink, and then closet and storage space and all that kind of stuff right in here. But I'd love to keep the view on the door side. And then the bathroom, which is this fun little retro bathroom, it's actually in pretty good shape. It needs to be repainted. Unfortunately, there's the perfect paint for this ABS plastic that the tub and shower are made out of. But it is a decent sized tub, which is, you know, not bad for an RV. And then, so this is actually considered a really spacious bathroom. I mean, there's probably, you know, 2.5, almost 3 feet down there of standing space, which is pretty awesome. Hot water heater is under there, under that little closet there. So I have to figure out what I want to do with that, but that means putting a whole new frame in here because that is all that ABS plastic that needs to be repainted or resurfaced. And then some light fixtures, you know, redone and stuff. This cracks me up. I won't be keeping this, but it does crack me up because this looks like this was the shower curtain door that I just realized yesterday was still in here. And it just goes in there, and this little latch holds it down. And then I guess it just slid into that little deal, and that was the shower curtain for the tub. So that cracks me up. But just in that little space, what's the equivalent of the tub and shower, I could put a 4-foot shower bathroom combo in the bedroom area, and then this whole area where the bathroom is would then become the bed. So that would be pretty awesome. So we'll see. It's still up in the air, but that's where I am. This is stage 1 of how she looks. Nice big windows over each bed. So either way would be good. If I do have to leave this as a sofa, as the bed area, or do decide to leave this as the bed area, that's just extra seating when people are over. And then that space right there will come out, so it'll be open from the countertop up all the way across, and maybe just have a curtain that covers that area for sleeping, should I, you know, in case that was ever needed. But anyway, so that's where we are with that. Yeah. Daisy's coming to check it out. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Oh. Well, I guess it's Wednesday, towards the end of the first week of doing this. I started last Saturday. Having to do things in stages since I'm on my own doing it. I did have some help arranged for today, but they didn't show up. So on my own, I get the bathroom out, get the plumbing out that's inside. I'll tackle everything from the walls probably tomorrow or Saturday. I've still got to get the furnace and the hot water heater out. That's posing a little more interesting dilemma for me to get out on my own. but I'm going to get it out one way or the other. Otherwise, the decking is definitely coming out. The trailer looks pretty good, but the decking is going to have to come out, and the trailer will have to be cleaned up and repainted. But for the most part, I'm finding pretty much the same. That has been completely rotted, which you can see that it was a piece that they replaced. Prior owner. The centers look pretty good, but what I'm finding is pretty much the same as everybody else. The ends, this was the bathroom where water and stuff was, is pretty much all toast around the edges. And since I want to really get in there and really super insulate it, I'm going to take all of the decking out anyway. Maybe I can use the wood in some other way if any of it survives the exit. But since I want to, if I'm going to do the trailer, I'm going to do all of the trailer and make sure it looks nice. At this point, I'm going to keep the black water tank, although I'm not going to be using it because I'm going to put in a composting toilet, but it'll be there for in the future. I may even keep it, do a plumb in also and sit the composter on top just in case I change my mind in the future. It's all ready to go. But anyway, that's where I am for the day, and more to come. Stay tuned.